Hey guys, welcome to the Giant Roundup, where we cover this week in e-commerce and digital marketing news. As always, I'm your host, Eli Baciska. Let's jump right into it. We've got a few things to cover today. Perhaps the biggest news this week, and this may have hit some of your inboxes already, is that financial software provider Intuit has acquired email marketing platform Mailchimp for $12 million. This acquisition comes about from Intuit stating that they want to help small and medium-sized businesses continue to grow, and they believe that email marketing is a major source for that. Some of you may know Intuit for programs like QuickBooks, TurboTax, and Credit Karma. It looks like with this new acquisition, Intuit wants to help integrate QuickBooks with Mailchimp so that Mailchimp users can better retain and acquire customers using data in QuickBooks. It'll be interesting to see where this acquisition takes us and if there will be more like this to come. Usually we don't cover a whole lot of the unconfirmed Google algorithm updates on this channel because, well, quite frankly, lately they've been rolling out every weekend and they haven't caused any massive impacts. But there was a Google algorithm update that was unconfirmed and has been rolling out September 9th to the 13th, possibly even still going. And the SEO chatter is that it's longer than usual and also quite intense. A lot of people are seeing some pretty significant hits and drops. So if you haven't already run those rankings, it's good to see how it might have impacted you, if it's impacted you at all. And remember, if you haven't been impacted, that's usually a good sign. We covered some back-to-school shopping predictions for e-commerce on the channel a while back. And now that back-to-school season has finally arrived, the results are in. It looks like 77% of back-to-school shoppers did their purchasing online this year. 37% of back-to-school shoppers actually purchased more online this year than in 2020. The main things that incentivized them were things like free shipping and promotions. And it looks like the main items they bought were school supplies as well as new clothing and accessories. This is important to note. If you are an e-commerce store that appeals to the back-to-school crowd at all, I'm sure this is something we can safely assume is going to affect upcoming back-to-school seasons in 2022 and beyond. So as we roll into the next year, keep in mind what you can do to appeal for next back-to-school season. Facebook is testing out a new tool that will help marketers and advertisers better automate their ad campaigns. It's called Ad Strategies, and it basically consists of a 5-step process where you answer questions like, what are you looking to prioritize, leads or sales? What are you selling, and what locations are you looking to target? The idea of this tool is to help out marketers and advertisers or small business owners who just don't have a lot of time to deal with the details of Facebook ads. It's going to be interesting to see how this works. It looks like all you can do is just answer these questions, pop in some creative, and Facebook will do most of the work. But is relinquishing this much control really favorable? In the case of Microsoft and Google ads, it's turned out that this just generates more impressions than conversions. So we'll want to keep an eye and see if this is going to be the case with this Facebook tool as well, or if it'll actually be potentially helpful to businesses that don't have as much time or resources to dedicate to their Facebook ad campaign strategy. So that's going to cover it. Quite a number of important announcements this week, especially if you're somebody who uses Mailchimp or Facebook ads. Check out the articles about all of these topics in the description. They're always there for you so you can do some further reading. Hope you guys learned something new in this video. It's always a pleasure sharing the news with you. I'm Eli Baciska. Please make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel for more of these types of weekly updates, and we'll see you next week.